What's going on? This is Craft Collects, and this internet is full of more than enough channels with amazing quality that go over articulation, costs, comparisons of a figure. So I'll point you out to those well-deserved YouTubers here. What we're gonna do is yap and talk about the figure casually, because if I wait any longer, I'll never write this video. So this figure right here, the Galvatron SS86 Leader Class Transformers toy. How many of these do exist in production? Actually, let's take a look at that together. Hasbro Galvatron toy. So first we had the War for Cybertron version, the inaugural battle damage that matched the TV show. Then we got the Generation Selects, homage to the original Marvel comic, transforming, being changed from Megatron to Galvatron, Behold Galvatron Unicron companion pack. That's a lot. And then lastly, the Legacy, which was essentially just a package refresh with the cleaner deco. And then we got SS86 with the movie accurate deco. And I've owned two of these. Currently still on one because I'm trying to sell one of them. But how many times can you actually make one figure in such a similar aesthetic, at least color-wise? Because of course, Galvatron from the Kingdom series was actually created to mirror what was on in the TV show. So of course they had the damage on the outside, of course, to show that these characters have been through a bit. They're not just always shiny soldiers. Now, of course, that makes sense for that series. And then we get another version, but just cleaner in the Legacy. It didn't even need a new Galvatron. They didn't need to do that. So when SS86 came around, we weren't sure we were going to get an actual repaint because we had a cleaner deco version for the Legacy series. Nope. Now we have a color accurate version with nothing different, right? Nothing's different. Let's look at the pieces again. Only thing that's different is the color palette. That's it. And now the price, depending on when you purchase it. Now me, I did have the Kingdom version. Still have it at this current moment. Still on sale if you want to visit my store. But I do kind of go for the color accuracy. And the same thing happened with Springer. Oh wait, how many repaints do we really get in Transformers for the same exact figure? Don't look at Optimus. I did the same thing for the Springer. I sold that one already. And now I'm currently trying to get rid of the Kingdom version, because I do like the color accuracy. And is that what we really go for as Transformers collectors? Spider-Man has 8,500 different suits. Galvatron, this figure right here, they haven't really done many of the battle damage versions into a cleaner version unless it was for a whole new line. But they did this special thing for Kingdom and Legacy. I forgot what the reasoning behind that was. And did they ever say that they were going to stick with that same one and let that be the actual Galvatron going forward? I don't know. But I do like this figure's color palette, if we're just going to say that any more during this video. Maybe I should do a counter of how many times I've said that. It led me to pick it up. Like I said, the same thing I did for Springer. So I can't say too much for this figure that already hasn't been said for the last 5 years. The color is pretty accurate. The molding is close enough to what we got from the movie. Of course, nothing really stands the test of time and should they look exactly tuned. Oh look, masterpiece. Hasbro is doing a pretty good job as they've fleshed out the Studio 86 series over the course of how many years. So I really do fold for tune and color accuracy. They made a few adjustments. The figure itself looks really close to the on-screen adaptation. Of course, there are third parties who have made upgrade faces, and even actually DNA Designs has added some upgrade pieces to it. So what are we to say that having a repaint isn't that bad? Because sooner or later, the company itself realizes that they need to, adjust and give you something that, no, they just don't want to do it for the money. I don't know what I'm talking. Like, this isn't for the money. They've gotten me twice. They've probably gotten other people 3 times. In the grand scheme of all the Galvatrons we've gotten in the past century of Transformers, this is probably one of the best ones we've gotten. And I doubt they'll be doing any more in the same color scheme, because, we've finally hit the end of the road for SS86, which I think is wrapping up in 27. I like this. This is a fun piece. The transformation is pretty smooth. It's not as intuitive. 33-step transformation. Not super hard. Take it apart and put it back together. I've always thought that the matrix of leadership is too big for his neck. They haven't changed that in 3 series. So let's just see what else the DNA can add to it. Yeah, that's it. This is the Transformers Studio Series, Leader Class, The Transformers, the movie, Galvatron. The end. They really did 4 of them. They did 4 of them of the same deco.
Great job.
They really did 4 of them.